Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Teacher Rhea and this time I am going to discuss on binomial expansion using factorial notation. So how are we going to do this one? Let's have here the binomial theorem using the factorial notation given the condition any binomial x plus y and any natural number n. So that can be done without using the Pascal's triangle. We can make use of the concept of factorial notation, and that is the nth power of x plus y is equal to the combination of n taken 0, x exponent n, y exponent 0 plus the combination of n taken 1. So, by the way, this symbol refers to combination. So, x exponent n minus 1, y exponent 1, plus the combination of n taken 2, x exponent n minus 2, y squared, plus dot until muabot ka sa part na the combination of n taken n. And what are those variables represents? N refers to the power, x is the first term, and y is the second term. So for example, we have this one. If you are asked to expand the 10th power of a plus b without making use of the Pascal's triangle. So using the concept of binomial theorem, this expression is equal to, we have, okay, 10 or the combination of 10 taken 0. Now, why did we start with 10? From the given, the power or the exponent is 10. So 10 taken 0, then a exponent 10, b exponent 0. So actually, the equation may look complicated, but it is something to do with the concept nga the first variable, ang iyang exponent is in decreasing order, while the second variable or the second term, ang iyang exponent is in increasing order. So next is we have plus. Okay. So 10 taken 1 as a combination of 10 taken 1, and then we have here n minus 1, so 10 minus 1, b exponent 1, plus we have the combination of 10 taken 2. So whatever is the number nga gitake ni mo dere, that is also the a number nga imong isubtract sa exponent sa first term, and then that will be the exponent of the second term or second variable. So plus we have the combination of 10 taken 3, so that is a exponent 10 minus 3 b cubed. Next is plus the combination of 10 taken 4, and it follows a exponent 10 minus 4, b exponent 4. Next is plus the combination of 10 taken 5. Then, and so until kamuabot, so we have 10 exponent or 10, the combination of 10 taken 10. So observe on what we did with at first term and the second term. So decreasing actually. So 10, then 10 minus 1, that's 9. 10 minus 2, that's 8. 10 minus 3, that's 7. 10 minus 4 is 6. 10 minus 5 is 5. 10 minus 6 is 4. So decreasing order, one step at a time. For the second term B, ang iyang exponent is in increasing order na pod. So what do we mean ana niya? Look, B exponent 0, B exponent 1, B squared, B cubed, B4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And again, whatever is the number nga gi-take down, that is the exponent of our second term. And simplifying those expressions, we will be able to come up with this one. We have a exponent 10 plus 10a exponent 9b plus 45a exponent 8b squared plus 120a exponent 7b cubed plus 210a exponent 6b to the power of 4 plus 252a to the 5th b to the 5th plus 210 a to the 4th b to the 6th plus 120 a cubed b exponent 7 plus 45 a squared b exponent 8 plus 10 a b exponent 9 plus b exponent 10. Now, you will be asking, where did we get those numerical coefficients. So if you are going to use the Pascal's triangle, by the time you come up with the 10th row, these are the values nga mugawas. This one, the 1, 10, 45, 120, 210, 252, 210. But since on this particular condition, we are making use of the binomial theorem using the factorial notation, 1 here is from 10 taken 0 using the concept of combination. I have a video on how are we going to compute using combination. Watch that one so you will be able to understand this better. This is combination of 10 taken 1. So, a little hint, when we say 10 taken 1, that would be 10 factorial over 9 factorial, 1 factorial. And if you're going to simplify mo nang magawa si 10. And for you to be able to understand it clearly, try to watch my video on combination. There you will be able to know how to expand or how to evaluate combination. So that is why we were able to get this answer. Okay? So when is the concept of binomial theorem applied? That is, if you are given a binomial with exponent nga medyo dagko, like maabot na kag 10, 20, 30, it takes time if you're going to make use of the Pascal's triangle. Imagine if the exponent is 20. So from Pascal's triangle, moabot ka sa 20th row. So this binomial theorem is best used when the exponent of our binomial is 10 or higher. So that is the best thing to use there. Now, before you're going to try to practice or make use of this one, try to review on solving combination para kahibaw mo on how are we going to evaluate combination of 10 taken 1, combination of 10 taken 2, and combination of 10 taken 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I hope you learned something from the video. Please don't forget to subscribe on my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.